Hi everyone, Small Designs here, and this is part 17B of the HK 1/32 scale B-25B Mitchell build. So I thought we could wrap this up in part A and part B, but no, there's just too much going on here, too much to do just for me to, quickly do it in A and B. So there will be a C and potentially a D, but we'll just go as it goes here. And got a new camera. I'm doing this on an iPhone 11, so hopefully this will be a lot clearer than my past videos. So I guess we'll find out. Let me know in the comments if you like this here. So anyway, let's just chug along here. So as you can see, we got the nose now glued on, not the glass parts, but the nose is glued on. We got the top turret, the old location, we got that all buttoned up. We got the window in here now. And we've done some tail work. This isn't glued on yet, but now we got this all buttoned up. So let's just take a tour around here. So getting these 2 points attached, again, I had to hold this for a good, I would say, half an hour. It just, it wanted to hold, but it didn't, you know what I mean? And the only thing, holding this piece to here is obviously this attachment point. So it's very weak. There's no, clamp parts or nothing, you know what I mean, where sometimes you get 2 pieces of plastic overlaying. There's nothing. Like, it's just basically, that's it. So careful how you glue that. It's just going to take time to hold it in place. And with HK's fit, it's going to take a little bit of sanding and maneuvering, guys. So you're just going to have to bear with it. And there you go. Hey, look at that. I can get in close. And again, putty work. So some sanding and putty, more puttying work going to have to be done there. And again, right here, I'm going to have to do a little bit more sanding and smoothing. And that seems to be the norm with this kit. So I'm not too happy with HK. Even though I did all these mods there, guys, I did more, just like the real Doolittle raid. I took everything out. So there's nothing impeding these two fuselage halves going together. So there should be nothing, getting in the way of these parts. And still, I have this gap. I mean, look at the gap. Maybe other guys had better luck with theirs, but I got this really smooth now. It doesn't look, great sitting here, but I got this really smooth. So hopefully it's it'll turn out in the end here. Also, too, Scratch built the armor plate for behind the turret. I will add some, simulated rivet marks when the time comes. I forgot to mention that at the top of the video. And another hard part is when you're holding this model is to not push in your, the windows you added, right? Because we added all these windows. So the next step after all this is done is to mask off the windows, right? Because I want to actually have these in place when I go to paint. So I'm going to have this all glued in, masked, and then I'm going to paint it. So that's what you'll probably most likely see in part C. So talking about the tail now, right here, this piece right here was actually part of a wing from the B-25 model. See if I can get in close without losing focus. Nice. And you can see I lined up the rivet marks right there. And of course, it looks horrible right now with all that. And then if you look under here, we saved, remember the pieces we cut off? We told you to save them because we needed that little guy right there. Should be able to. This is on there pretty good, so should fall off. There goes the glass pieces, and there you go, there's the underside. So it's nice and smooth. So once this is all painted up, we can start working with the glass, but that's what the tail is going to look like. It doesn't look like much right now, but once it's all painted up and weathered, it's going to look pretty sharp. So there we go. So there's that. And then there's the armor plate. So it's coming along nicely. And then just to give you, I gotta watch where I put my hands here. See, your hands automatically want to go to where the windows are. So that just gives you an idea what's holding on the nose. Just that little sliver. As you can see, I got some more sanding work to be done. A little bit more sanding underneath. So you think, hey, it's just sanding. Nope, it's not just sanding, because the parts don't even want to line up. So it's a lot of work. And then right about here where my thumb is, I'm going to put where the little turret, I want to call it a belly gunner, but I don't know what they called it. They had a little turret anyway, right around here. So I'm going to put where it once was. Kind of similar to this. But as you can see, it's a little bit of a ridge here. So I'm going to smooth this out a little bit more. And then we're going to put the pitot tube, right around here. And then they had a few antennas, things like that. So there's a little bit more to come. And there we go. You can see I got a nice smooth fit here. Obviously we got to paint, the dashboard. Don't want to forget that. Don't want to have this all glued on and then, oops, forgot to paint that. And then of course we want to add a few more details there. But with all that said, we got a nice fit. With all that effort of me holding and, the tension, we got a beautiful fit. And then of course we got the nose window on there. But as you can see, all that work we've done is clearly seen. The 30 cal stowed, the cigarette packages, the cockpit details can all be seen, and even some of the detail in there. It's a little dark in there, but it's worth it. You can see it. So there we go. We are just about there. So once this is all painted and weathered, we can attach the wings and then pop the wheels on and put the top turret in there, and away we go. So there you go, guys. I'm not too sure if Hobby Sense has any more of these HK models in there, but go have a look. There you go, guys. Check Hobby Sense out. They got tons of kits. That's where I go to check out my model stuff. Take care, guys. Bye.